And welcome back to Let's Play Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor Overclock. Last time, we beat the game again and got Atsuro's vaguely totalitarian ending. This time around, we're going to check out the other quote-unquote neutral ending of the game, Jin's ending. This is also the only other ending in Overclock that cuts off at Day 7, and the reasons for this one ending at Day 7 will be a lot more understandable when we actually get to the end of it. But let's see what Jin has to say.
Ah, you're here. I want to erase all demons from Tokyo and return this city to what it used to be. Would you lend me your strength so I can accomplish that goal?
With how much we had to talk over Atsuro's plan with him, Jin is decidedly more straightforward and gets right down to brass tacks, and we are given the choice to ally ourselves with him immediately, so let's do so.
Thank you.
Ha! Glad to have you on the team.
Alright, let's go over our plans for tomorrow. The maiden said if we can prepare the song, she'll tell us how to reach the server. Yeah, this plan won't work without that song from Haru. Let's go see her in the morning, make sure she's done.
And once Haru's song is finished, we can finally go to the server.
That should be the case, yeah. Tomorrow's gonna be one tough day.
Oh, everyone, here's where you all are.
No, wait. Miss Mari?
I've been thinking about a lot of things since then. I've gone around and heard about what you're all trying to do. I want to help you out. See, I have a comp too. Thank you. I'll do my best for you.
Looks like it's all settled then. Tomorrow's the final battle, so get plenty of rest. Today's the last day. Unless we get the demons out of here by 1800, this city's sunk.
I wonder if Haru will make it on time.
Hey, don't fret. She'd never let us down. But we should find out where she is. It'd be pretty lousy if we missed each other.
Yeah, if she's not there, the only other place I can think of is the outdoor concert hall. So we'll look for Haru first, and then go see Amane, right?
Wait, ho! I'm he coming too! Yes, Black Frost shows up in Jin's route. This is the only other route besides Naoya's route where he actually joins the party. Not really sure why he joins in this one, save for a potentially cruel trick on the player later on if you decide to use him, but we'll go over that when it becomes relevant.
Huh? You're that demon from before.
I keep ho my promises! Risking my life for friends in a freeze is the way of the samurai, ho!
He said yes, Frosty! Good for you!
We're bringing a demon along on our mission to get rid of demons? Now I'm really confused. Oh well. We'll be counting on you, Frosty.
Alright, ho! I'm gonna show my stuff! Magical punishment! Here, ho, I come!
Okay, first of all, this guy ain't a samurai.
But yes, Black Frost has joined us here. I guess we couldn't really get him to sign off on the Enslave the Demons plan, and I guess he doesn't really have any interest in working with a messianic figure, but hey, to purge the world of demons, he's just fine with that. Whatever, I don't think he knows what he's getting into. This is also the only ending route where you can actually have him ally himself with Midori, his inspiration. Anyway, that is neither here nor there, because we've already seen Black Frost in action, we've already seen Miss Mari in action. By the way, I'd like to say it's kind of weird how Atsuro addresses her as Kresnik initially, given that we've already met her after Kresnik left her body, and in fact, resolving her side quest involves Kresnik leaving her body. Atsuro, pay attention, bro. Anyway, Jin. Jin is not that good, honestly. His stat line at any given level is almost identical to Atsuro's. As you can see, he's extremely similar. The main difference is that Jin invests a couple more points into magic at the expense of a point into vitality and a point into agility. And in fact, Jin's overall stat total, if you were to add up all of his combat statistics, is actually 1 point lower than Atsuro's, which is really strange. I guess in compensation, he has 2 speed, so he's a 52 speed character like Yuzu, but this really doesn't help him out too much. We are going to use him eventually, but it's going to be more for style and showing him off than anything else. Maybe I should work Izuna into a party at some point. We'll see. But anyways, yeah, Jin, not that good. Kind of a letdown, because this is the only route where he's available to you to use. Spoilers.
Nippon Bouquet-Con. I'm sure she's here. Yo, Haru. How's it going?
Oh, you're here already? Isn't it early for a night owl like yourself?
Funny what a demon invasion will do for your sleep pattern. How's the song going?
Don't worry, I've been working on it. I need a few more hours. Don't rush me.
Sorry about that. You know best.
Yep, just leave it to me.
All right, now we know for sure where Haru is. Next up is Amane.
I finally found you.
Huh? Izuna?
Listen to me. We're in some trouble.
Huh?
The deadline's been cut short. They plan to use the final option at 1300 today. Comps are so widespread now that all our blockades are under attack. Our team's trying to negotiate for more time, but we have an uphill fight on our hands.
No way! That means we only have 4 hours left.
I know. I'm going to try everything I can. I wish you good luck with your mission.
No, this is awful. How are we supposed to do this in just 4 hours?
Well, I'll just have to pick up the pace, huh? Got it. There's no time to sit around and sulk, is there? I'll keep it up on my end so you guys do your best too.
That Haru. She seems like a different girl than she was yesterday.
She's right, though. We can't waste any time. Let's hurry and go see Amane.
You're probably noticing a pattern here, but yes, in every ending route except for Yuzu's, the deadline for the final option is cut short. It's not really given any explanation why in these routes it's cut short. I mean, they mentioned the whole thing about demon comps being widespread and demon users being a lot more aggressive, but that should be the same in Yuzu's ending as well, so not really sure why they feel the need to inject artificial drama in here. I guess they just want to hurry the story to a close so they don't have to pad it out with more story events. Anyway, I'm getting off topic here. Let's go see Amane, who of course is actually Remiel, and the game is just trying to trip me up here.
We found the song that'll send demons back where they came. It needs a little more time to be finished, but it'll be ready before the deadline. So, you ready to cough up the location of the server?
I understand. We angels do not lie. I shall tell you true, the path leading to the server.
There is a slight problem. The deadline's been cut to 1300.
I am aware. Let us not delay in moving toward the server. A number of conditions and processes must be met before you may access it. Yes, let us settle those first. As you know, the War of Bel is underway, and you are already involved in it. For your wishes to be granted, you must defeat the remaining Bels to become king. I will explain. The final trial to assume the throne of Bel is to face the entity known as Babel. It was formed from the high concentration of energy lost by the original Bel. The summoning server you seek is Babel itself.
Wait a sec. Babel? Like the Tower of Babel? From the Book of Genesis? That's the server controlling the demon summoning program?
Yes, that is correct. Babel currently sleeps within the server, awaiting one who may become the King of Bel. Only one worthy of becoming the king can summon and awaken Babel. That is correct. The server did once reside in this world, but the Shomonkai transferred it to the demon world. Belberith tricked them into believing it would improve the summoning program. Belberith's aim was to use the server as a medium through which to manifest Babel. Babel is in the demon world, but having no corporeal form, it cannot be seen or touched. Belberith contrived a way to give Babel a physical body in order to challenge it.
But why the server? Wouldn't something else have worked?
The server harnesses the flow of thoughts. Its user can bend it to his or her will. And Babel, a mass of sentient energy, is very close in nature to human thoughts. Belberith likely decided that the server would be ideal to interface with Babel. That is correct. Belberith has brought Babel into the server he holds in the demon world. He is most likely keeping it there within close reach.
Then Belberith already has Babel.
Yes. However, Belberith is still participating in the war for the throne of Bel. This proves that Belberith is not yet worthy of becoming the King of Bel. The word Babel originally meant King's Gate. Thus, the final objective in the War of Bel is to gain the vast power sleeping in Babel.
I don't know what to say. This is way out of my league. I get what's going on, but how does someone become worthy to become the King of Bel? If we can't do that, then in the end, we have no way to reach the server.
You must emerge victorious in the war for the throne of Bel. Gather the fragmented power of Bel to augment your inner Bel, and you will become worthy.
Then he has no choice but to become the King of Bel. So if he's not qualified to become king right now, we'll have to defeat the other Bels out there, right?
Correct. Of the remaining Bels, Belberith and Belzebul seem to be near the server. First, however, there is another Bel very near to you. Yes, Jezebel is inside Amane, inside this very body.
Hey, wait! You're inside that body too, and you're an angel. Wouldn't it be faster if you beat this Jezebel thing?
The reason I have revealed myself to you and speak to you now is because you were all chosen as representatives of mankind. I lend you my strength because you attempt to withstand this ordeal by your own strength. If you fail in this, Amane's consciousness will be no more, and Jezebel will be incarnate. You have gained the power of 2 Bels, and you have a comp as well. These things together, with my assistance, will make this possible. I will be waiting here. When you are ready, return to this place. But our time is limited. Amane's soul is already being slowly dominated by Jezebel. I am keeping her in check for now, but I cannot manage it much longer. Go, prepare yourselves to battle Jezebel and return to Sheba Park.
So, yes, we do fight Jezebel in this ending route. Jezebel is in the Amane route, the Naoya route, and of course Jin's route, but she is conspicuously absent from Atsura's route, where she's just randomly consumed by Belberith, and not much elaboration is given out on that. And of course, in Yuzu's route, we decide to escape the lockdown instead of actually taking on Belberith or ascending to Babel, so of course, we don't have any reason to fight Jezebel there. That's neither here nor there. Let's get into the Jezebel fight and see if we can't purge Amane of demonic influence and get a little power out of the ordeal.
You have returned. You are prepared for battle then. I will send each of your minds into Amane. Defeat Jezebel and free Amane's soul.
Our minds? Is that safe? We're not gonna die by mistake, right?
Be at ease. His enhanced power from defeating 2 demons of Bel. It, your comps, and my guidance as his messenger will protect you.
Is that how it works? Then we'll be counting on you.
Do not allow demons to cloud your heart. Keep a firm grasp on yourself, and it will be no different from the real world. Amane's soul is already in the process of being dominated by Jezebel. It is possible that her soul may oppose you. Please be very careful. Yes, you must awaken Amane's consciousness. If that is done, she will undoubtedly lend you her strength in battle.
Amane? consciousness? Okay, got it.
If your souls fall to evil, you will never again be able to return to this world. I will help you as well, but you must be extremely vigilant. Now go. May his divine protection be with you.
This is what the world of a person's mind looks like?
Wow! A field of flowers! Look how pretty it is! Is this really inside someone's soul?
I can move, and things here feel solid too. Huh, it's not as different from reality as I had thought.
But I'm not looking at your and his actual bodies, right? It's pretty bizarre, isn't it? Hey, it's just our souls here, right? If we lose to Jezebel and our souls don't return, what happens to our bodies?
Come on, this isn't playtime. Let's get this done and get out before we end up ghosts.
Look, it's Amane!
Amane! Amane! Can't you hear me?
Who goes there?
What the? Where's that voice coming from?
Who dares to track mud through another soul?
Something seems weird about Amane! What is this place? What happened to the flower field?
They're so rude, aren't they, Amane?
So that's Jezebel! Give us a second, we'll save you!
So tactless. See? Amane agrees. That's why you should all just die.
You stupid old hag! You're not killing anyone!
This can't be! So, you are indeed a Bell after all. But even if you take my power, Master Belberith is ever the King of Bell.
Thank you very much. You've saved me. If I'd stayed like that, my soul would have been utterly consumed by Jezebel. Now, I will lend you my assistance. Return to the real world. It seems we've all returned safely. Thank you very much.
Didn't feel like I was in your mind, but it is good knowing I'm back in reality. Now then, that angel inside you made us a promise. Tell us how to get to the server. It said whatever Bell demons are left are near the server. If you don't show us the way soon, I'll think twice about believing what you say.
Please, be at ease. Remiel spoke to me a moment ago. Though I am once again in control of this body, a promise is a promise. I won't renege on the vow that Remiel made with my lips. You know that the Demon Lord Belberith, the one my father worships, has the server, yes? Yes, that is correct. As a result, neither humans nor angels such as Remiel can access the server. To approach the server, we must remove the wall dividing the demon world from our own.
Remove the wall?
Yes. This is why Remiel and I kept the path to the server closed until we could be certain. It's a heavy gamble that puts this world's fate at risk. We will now defeat the 4 Devas protecting this world in order to corrupt Tokyo. I will explain that now. Do you believe Tokyo at this moment is no different from the city you've always known? The appearance of demons is one thing, but even that aside, Tokyo is not as it once was. He is absolutely right. The corruption of Tokyo was slowly ongoing even before this lockdown began. Whether we do this or not, Tokyo will eventually be subsumed into the demon world. Since becoming the capital, Tokyo had been protected by the 4 devas. The corruption began as the Shomonkai defeated a deva, letting them summon demons. That is correct.
Is that the whole business about you borrowing Jezebel's power to defeat it?
Yes. At that time, I was unable to hear Ramiel's voice. I believed in my father's teachings, that carrying out his wishes would save people. If only I had been able to hear Ramiel's voice much sooner.
I see. That explains why demons could be so easily summoned.
Indeed. Of the 4 devas protecting Tokyo, 3 remain. Currently, even if he were to make himself worthy to become the King of Bel, Babel would not be able to cross from the demon world to our world. We must defeat all of the remaining devas and remove the barrier protecting Tokyo. Or it will be impossible to call forth Babel, the summoning server.
This is nuts. To get rid of the demons using the server, we have to destroy the barrier and corrupt Tokyo? Kind of a we had to destroy the city in order to save it type of thing? Some gamble.
That all depends on us. If we fail, Tokyo... No. The entire world will be corrupted. Demons will be able to walk at will between the worlds without the summoning program. What awaits humans then is certain destruction. But the spread of the summoning program has led to vast numbers of demons in the city, completely destroying the balance between the worlds and hastening Tokyo's corruption. If this continues, it will be only days before the imbalance crushes the human world. This seems to be one reason the angels are watching the lockdown so intently.
Looks like we don't have a choice but to do this.
We haven't much time left. We must defeat the remaining devas today.
Damn it. All right, fine. We'll do it. So, where do we go to meet these remaining devas?
I sensed the fiercest of them to the north. He awaits at a large temple near Ikebukuro.
We're going for the strongest one first? That's not the normal order.
A big temple near Ikebukuro. That'll be Eikokuji. Let's hurry.
Ah, look at him. He's barely fazed by any of this.
We must make the best of a bad situation. I'll lend you what little strength I have.
And once again, we are tasked with slaughtering the devas. And once again, as is the same in every route, we lead off with slaying Bishamon. But we have an extra here in this particular route. As you can see, Amane has joined us, and Amane is a pretty solid character in her own right, but I'm not going to go too in-depth on her until we actually get to her route. One thing to note about Amane that is unique about her compared to any character, if you are over the level she would, or if you are over level 50, when you recruit her, like, as you probably noticed, most of the party members, when they join, they scale to be roughly on par with the levels of your rest of the team. Amane, on the other hand, she always joins at level 50 if you are over that. I believe she can join below level 50, but more often than not, you're going to be over level 50, since you're likely going to hit free battles when starting day 7, and pick up a few levels there. So Amane does kind of join under-leveled, especially on a New Game Plus route, if you've been doing that, but not really a big deal, since I don't really plan on using her in this route anyway. She will probably come out to play on her own route, though. But yeah, you get quite the roster of human party members, or team leaders, since, you know, Black Frost isn't a human on this route. Anyway, let's commit slaughter against the devas once again.
This is the place. Welcome to Eikokuji.
I'm getting nervous. I don't really know much about these 4 devas. If I'd known this would happen, I'd have paid more attention during the school trips.
That's a good attitude. You should remember that even after the lockdown's over.
Wait a sec. Were the 4 devas enshrined at Eikokuji? That is correct. This temple is dedicated to Nyoirin Kannon. However, the devas are likely using the power accumulated here to compensate for Jikoku's loss.
Don't tell me you're the type who studies during summer vacation too.
Is it really okay to defeat the 4 devas?
Yeah, it has to be done. If we don't connect this world with the demon world, we can't reach the server. Now enough John. Let's go.
As I thought, Bishamon, strongest of the 4 devas, protects this place.
Human, there is no need for words. I will fulfill my duties, as you will yours.
Yes, let's begin. We harbor no animosity, but this battle is inevitable.
Without Jikoku, we have concentrated our efforts into a single task. Preventing the demon realm from coming forth. But that ends today. Show me your power, human. No weakling shall have this city. When I am dead, proceed.
I'm sorry, but we can't lose either.
Magnificent. Such strength. You are all worthy of praise, humans. Bishamon, we must report to Zocho at once!
We beat it.
Yeah, there's no turning back now. Pretty heavy.
What is this? The sky.
The air's gotten heavy. Is this? The power dividing the worlds has weakened further, thus hastening Tokyo's corruption.
So it's getting worse, huh?
Oh, it's 'cause we beat Bishamon.
Let us be on our way. We cannot stop here. We must connect the worlds, reach the remaining bells, and then Babel itself. I know. We have to do this. We've gone too far to stop.
2 devas down, 2 to go. Where to next?
The south, to Shinagawa. It seems to be another temple.
Shinagawa. Could it be at Sengakuji? Come on, let's go.
Sengakuji, a temple dedicated to Shaka Nyorai. This is definitely the place.
The next of the 4 devas is here?
Yes, the remaining gods are Zocho and Komoku. But the atmosphere is hazy, and I cannot tell which of them is lurking here.
Bishamon was supposed to be the strongest, so I'm a little less worried about this one.
I don't know. I have a bad feeling about this. Be careful.
So you have come, human. I am Guardian of the South, Zocho. I ask of you, are you the ones who defeated Bishamon? I see. Then I have no further need of questions.
There's no time for questions anyway. Here goes.
The 4 devas are not so foolish as to challenge Bishamon's slayers alone.
From behind, too? I knew something was up.
Now, show us your power! Ugh, such power! Bishamon, I go to you. Zocho, not yet. It is my honor to fulfill the final duty of the 4 devas. Humans, I have witnessed your power. You must be responsible for it, to the end. Devas are gone! This country is done for!
Sorry, Devas. We'll take good care of Tokyo in your place.
With the Devas gone, the world should be connected, right? So, where's the server?
Don't think we'll need to. Take a look at that.
There's a hole in the sky. It looks like the eye of a typhoon.
That horrible, malicious thing. Is that a swirl of magical power?
The two worlds are joined. The portal to the demon world has been opened. There are no more obstructions.
Well, wait a sec. You're telling us now that we gotta go to the demon world?
Don't worry, that won't be necessary. We can summon Babel through that portal.
I'd say it looks to be around Roppongi. Is that where we're going to next?
Hey, is this okay? We won't get sucked into the demon world if we go there, will we? If we wait too long, the demon world will swallow ours. It would be best to hurry. Wait a moment, please. It seems Remiel has something to tell you. I see. To delete all the demons, we will need the Song of Return. Is that prepared as well? Babel, the King's Gate, is one with the demon summoning server. Infusing Babel with the song should send all demons back to their world. And once he becomes the King of Bel and orders Babel to close the gate, this will end. The demons currently in Tokyo passed through Babel before gaining physical form. The song may send them back, but the open gate means the demons can return at any time. Unless the King's Gate is closed, this tragedy will repeat itself.
I see. And how do we do that?
I don't know. Remiel didn't tell me everything. It must be the angel's will that humans search for the means ourselves.
Damn it! So it's the silent treatment again? They do this every time we need them.
Angels are normally forbidden from rendering assistance to humans during an ordeal. Remiel has given us important information. We should be grateful. Now, we must defeat the remaining bells and summon Babel. Let us hurry to Roppongi. Are you all ready?
Huh? What do you mean we forgot something? Oh! You have a point there. It might be best if we told Izuna and Fushimi about the plan. It might be possible to have them delay the final option. Yeah, let's have Izuna and Fushimi buy us all the time we can get.
It will delay us somewhat, but we cannot ignore anything that might help us succeed.
All right, let's go find Izuna.
You kids.
Hi, Izuna. We need to speak with your commander. Is that possible? It's urgent.
Commander Fushimi? Okay, give me a moment. I'll see what I can do.
Sorry to make you wait. What did you want to tell me? My God, is this true? All right, I'll trust you. But if what you say is true, you may be able to get rid of every demon in Tokyo. I'll send an order to the SDF operating the lockdown to abort the final option. It should confuse the chain of command enough to buy you some time. No guarantees, though.
Oh, no, we're really grateful. Seriously, thanks. We don't want to die, but we can't put everything outside the lockdown in danger.
I thought before you were just children, but I'm honored to know you. Captain Izuna,
Yes, sir. Did you call for me?
you can use a comp, yes? Go with these children and give them your full support.
Yes, sir. I don't know what I can add to such a well-oiled machine, but I'll do my best.
It seems we're done here. Now, let us retrieve the one who will sing the Song of Return. Oh yeah, I wonder if Haru's finished.
You just watch. I bet she's done already and bored silly waiting for us to get back.
Alright, now I finally have a chance to pop back in and say something of note. Azuna, once again, joins us in this route, and once again, she is pretty terabad, and I will not be using her. But after the negotiations are completed, we now get a unique scene to Jin's route, where we go to see Haru. I do just want to note that Fushimi is much more agreeable with the negotiations in this route than he was in the Overlord route with Naoya and Kaido, perhaps because we're not threatening him and actually telling him interesting and good plans that benefit him. Strange that. Anyways, let's see if Haru has got our jam ready.
Haru, how's the song going? Done yet?
Oh, damn it. Just a little more. I'm almost there, but... The song that Aya left me is divided into tracks. I need to sequence them properly, but I'm missing a track. I mean, it's in here, but...
What do you mean? You don't have to hide it, just tell us.
When I looked at the files, one of them wouldn't open. It keeps saying data corrupt.
Well, you just need it fixed, right? Well, go for it, Atsuro. That's your thing, isn't it?
No. I can't even use my laptop. Give me a power source and maybe so, but...
But then what are we gonna do? We came so far.
Make an entire track from scratch? That's just impossible.
Even if it's impossible, we have to do it. We can't lose any time here.
Don't be ridiculous. Aya was a genius. No one could possibly mimic what she did.
Haru, Aya always told me that someday you'd outshine her.
Where did that come from? Spare me the comforting lies.
Why do you think Aya quit being Diva's vocalist?
Because she hurt her throat, and...
Her throat was fine. She told me not to tell you this, but it's the truth.
Then it was to make me sing? That's a lie. You're lying. All of it's a lie.
That's enough. She left that song in your hands. Who else is gonna do this but you? Haru, I'm begging you. She would have wanted it this way.
You big softy. I'll tell you right now, I'm not taking responsibility for what happens.
Then you can do it.
You have to ask? You're the one who told me to do it. Luckily, I've heard this rhythm track before. It's odd, but the sequence sounds a lot like the first song I ever wrote. The song I wrote?
Haru? What's wrong?
This chord progression. It is my song. The very first song I wrote with Aya's help.
Oh, I remember now. It must have been over a year ago. Aya was all excited, saying you had a gift for songwriting. Said if it was arranged well, it'd be better than her own stuff. Is this the song?
That sounds about right. But damn, the arrangement was so good I didn't even notice. This is perfect. She finished it so well. Now that I know what it is, I can remember what the missing track sounded like.
Looks like she was a cut above all of us. I never thought it'd be your song. How about it, Haru? Now do you believe it? Aya really did acknowledge your talent.
Aya...
Haru, can you do it?
Hell yeah, I can do it. Watch. You watch. I'll do it, no problem.
Aya is alive inside you. You don't need to look for her anymore. You just need to play your own music.
Enough with the speeches. I've got work to do. There isn't much time left, is there? Go on ahead. I'll catch up later.
Miss Harusawa, we'll head for Roppongi. Please, meet us at the hills when you finish.
All right, I'll be there, so hold on until I arrive. Oh, and don't call me Harusawa. I'm Haru, the lead singer of Diva.
I think the song is in safe hands. Now, let us make for Roppongi. Everything will be decided at the top of the hill's tower. The final battle draws near.
Yeah.
Right, let's go. We're gonna save Tokyo.
With Haru properly motivated to finish our demon banishing song, let's head over to Roppongi and swat Belzebul for the second to last time.
The hills, epitome of modern society, a present-day Tower of Babel. We should be able to reach Babel from its highest floor.
Whoa. First, we got company. I never want to be this popular with demons again.
Bel, born of the human world. I've been waiting for you. I am Belzebul.
Belzebul is considered the right hand of darkness. He may rival Belberith in strength.
Gross! It's a fly! I don't do well with bugs.
I will obtain the power of Bel you have gained thus far and offer it to Belberith. You have a magnificent will. When you want something, you seize it. Now, enough with these questions. Let us begin tearing at each other's lives.
Should one wish to become King of Bel, a fight with him is inevitable. To open the door to Babel, you must defeat him.
What? I can't believe you have this much power. My excitement is rising. I will tell you one thing you have not learned yet. Belberith has already taken in more bells than you, and its power surpasses mine. Will you make it to Babel? I shall be watching.
Woo! I didn't think something like that would be waiting for us. That's the guy I know. You're way too calm about this.
He's beaten 4 Bel demons now. The only one left is... Only Belberith remains. Isn't that the god of the Shomonkai? Yes. The closer we come to Babel, the more determined Belberith will be to stop us. The same goes for my father as well. But won't that mean Amane has to fight against her father? Yes. I have no qualms. Once Belberith is beaten, my father should come to his senses.
Oh, then I guess it's okay.
But why did the Shomonkai start worshipping Belberith in the first place? This will take some time to tell. Is that all right? My father foresaw the coming of God's ordeal while he was a student in theological school. Do you know the story of the Tower of Babel in the Old Testament? Long ago, mankind put their skills together to create a tower reaching to the heavens. However, that act broke God's commands, and he brought his wrath down upon it. And as man's common tongue was divided into many languages, so were people's thoughts. But today, technology allows us to overcome language barriers and rise high in the air. I am referring to the way new technology allows for the construction of skyscrapers. That being said, the Tower of Babel itself was not what angered God. Huh? God was truly grieving for mankind's hearts. At the time, all the people of the world gathered under a single king. A king leads the will of many. If he did evil, his people would blindly follow. God grieved for such weakness in the hearts of humanity. My father knew this, and his fear of God's ordeal grew ever stronger in recent years. In this day of instant worldwide communication, one's voice can have wide range. The act of disseminating one's will to the masses is not the privilege of a king anymore.
So, that's progress.
Anyone can easily broadcast vast amounts of information out into the world. Conversely, anyone can find any information they could want, even if this information is malicious in nature.
True. I've noticed that myself. Not that many people believe everything on the internet anymore, but some still do. The gullible ones end up spreading false information far and wide. That's probably how a lot of stupid urban legends get started.
Incorrect information may not pose a huge threat, but knowledge of things such as how to make bombs, or how to steal, or how to kill, this can all be found on the internet, if you know where to look.
I see. People do bad things because they know how to. They won't be able to otherwise.
Indeed, not all humans are capable of resisting the temptation for wrongdoing. Also, the more people become involved in virtual lives, the more secluded they get. They would rather hide themselves within comforting lies than face reality. If mankind continues to stray from the path of virtue, God will surely judge us for it. And humanity, so dependent on technology, may lack the strength to endure his ordeal. Thus, to save mankind, my father turned not to the God currently ruling the heavens. Instead, he turned to another being, one that had been a god in the past. The original bell that lost its battle against God was split into multiple bells, of which Master Belberith is said to retain the most power and the original memory. That is why his desire for revenge against God and lust for power are so great. Master Belberith's goal is to take back the power of Bel from Babel and battle God. That is probably why he answered Father's call to stand up to God's ordeal. My father wanted to prevent another judgment of God. The two shared a common interest.
I see. So Belberith responded to your father's wish and lent him his strength. Thanks, Amane. I think I kinda get it now.
With Beelzebul defeated, there is nothing to prevent us from reaching the highest floor.
That's right. Let's hurry and... Oh! Hey, that reminds me. The elevators. They aren't working, are they?
Oh, right. No electricity. That's not going to work.
So we have to walk all the way up there? That's going to take forever!
Why are you taking it out on me?
Miss Harusawa will be fine. She'll make it in time.
I know that. If I don't believe in her, who will?
Oh, there you are.
Commander Fushimi, what's wrong?
I gave the order to abort the final option. It worked. The operation's in chaos, but I doubt it'll last for more than 90 minutes.
Yeah, we only had until 1300 before, so 90 more minutes is more than enough.
Don't get too excited. I can't promise you those 90 minutes either. I've done all I can. The rest is up to you. 14:30. You have to end all this by then.
Roger that. Leave it to us.
Now, we have a little more time, but not much. Let's get prepared and move on.
Because as we all know, nobody has ever been hurt by the spread of misinformation. Ever. Although, living comfortable lies to avoid facing reality, that probably still holds up pretty well in the modern era. But with all that said and done, and enough navel-gazing about the nature of society in an internet world, we are now ready to take on Belberith once again, and this will be the last of the repeated content for this, ending route. Of course, there will be a fight with Babel, but this version of the Babel fight also has its own unique spin on it, like the Yatsuro version of the fight. With that said, let's get into the Belberith fight.
At last, we're proceeding to the final battle. Once we begin our climb, there will be no time left to come back down. Are you ready?
Haru, come on, girl. Don't tell me you're not gonna make it.
Jin, we can't wait any longer. We need to start heading up.
That Haru woman hasn't arrived yet? You all go on ahead. I'll tell her to head up after you once she comes.
I can't let you do that. There could be demons still roaming around. You wouldn't be able to hold them off.
It's true that I don't have the powers that you all do. But don't underestimate my desire to save this city. Compared to leaving the job to civilians while I bow out, my life is a small price to pay.
So you're another idiot, just like us. Don't you know heroes are out of fashion? We'll leave this place to you. Don't die on us. Got it?
And the same to you. I wish you good luck.
The time has come. Can I really counter Naoya's program? I know I can. I have to, or I can't save everyone. I'm going to surpass Naoya.
We're gonna save Tokyo! Heroism, here I come! Let's do our best!
I may not be strong on my own, but when combined with the rest of you, I'm infinitely stronger. Let's go!
If my powers can help you save the world, I'll be very glad. Let's do our best.
I have to say, I only made it this far thanks to you. Let's end this lockdown.
I'll do my best too, ho! I'm gonna save everyone and be loved, like Cullen!
You've always been at my side, helping me out. Now I want to help you. Let's do our best until the very end.
I'll save the city you loved with the song you left for us.
Let us ascend to the top floor. Babel will appear there. Ugh, I'm so tired. Stupid power going out, making us use the stairs. This sucks. Is this the thanks we get for trying to save the world? Stupid lockdown. Yeah! Heroes shouldn't give up so easily, you know?
My legs are turning into jelly. I never said I wanted to be a hero. Damn it. I just want to upload Haru's song to the server. Why do I have to go through this?
Hey now! I know you all want to be, heroes! Come on! Let's do this!
I see how much we rely on technology. I wonder if I can fight when we get up there.
Huh? Oh, are we at the top? You got it. Hey, what's this place? This is the top floor of the hills, right?
It looks like a chapel. Is this a Shomonkai facility?
Hey, look at that pipe organ. Isn't that a console panel? Maybe we can access the server from here.
Hey! Is that somebody over there?
Amane, why are you with those people? Know your place! You are a maiden of the Shomonkai!
Father.
You do realize how evil their true intentions are, don't you? Those blasphemers taint this room of descent and conspire to stop the ritual! Not only did you help them, you led them here! Have you gone out of your mind?
Father, I have heard the voice of the angel Remiel. I've told you this before. Destroying God isn't the only way to overcome his ordeal. The Shomonkai's teachings brought the ordeal upon us, and look at the city now. Is this the world we hoped for? Is this what the Shomonkai set out to create? If this is how you wanted the world, Father, then I don't need the Shomonkai teachings.
Fool! I didn't expect my own daughter to be so naive. What you're trying to do will merely prolong God's ordeal. If we don't banish the source of the problem, the ordeal will only repeat itself. That is why humans must now surpass God and create a world without God,
the Tower of Babel that will never again crumble! All of you gathered here, heed my words. I have sounded the warning bell against the coming ordeal of God, and now I will forfeit my life to save mankind. Witness my ultimate sacrifice!
Father, what are you...
I will invite Master Belberith to this world, thereby overcoming God's ordeal. No one will stand in my way. Now, Master Belberith, eat my flesh, my soul, and my life. Descend upon our world. My price is only that you defeat God and bring about a world free of his ordeals.
I have heard your plea. I will receive your life.
O raging God, our Majesty, Master Belberith!
Oh, it's Master Belberith! Master Belberith has descended!
Our God, Master Belberith, we praise thee!
I've finally returned to the human world. That wretch did well to summon me with such speed.
Father, where is my father?
Were you not watching? He became my flesh and blood. Not a bone remains. Aren't you satisfied? I have devoured your father's entire body and soul.
No, Father.
We will cut off the walkway leading to the altar.
All right, I'll do it.
You scum! You'll have to go through me if you want to harm Master Belberith!
You will feel the full force of our exalted Lord Belberith's power!
I've kept you waiting, human Bell. Your kind is such a sorry existence. That cur actually thought I would grant him some of my power! What a strange thing to say. I have lent my power already to your muling kind. But I will kill God, his children, his bloodline. I'll cut them into sinew. I will even rid the realm of the great darkness that rules there. Praise me, fear me, a new world order is beginning. Insolent child of God, you have taken in the power of many bells. You have defeated Jezebel as well as Beelzebul, both of whom were sent here by me. Despite being scum, your coming this far makes you more than disposable. But there is only one throne, and only one of us will claim it. I will have your power.
I'm going to survive, no matter what.
Impossible! The power of all the bells I've devoured, defeated by a mere human. Then go to Babel as you intended and reign there as King of Bel. It has been a long, long journey. The bells will finally become one.
Father. Amane.
Even though his methods were wrong, he only wanted to save people. He wasn't bad.
Yeah, if anyone's to blame, it's Belberith for taking advantage of him. It's always the humans who end up getting hurt. The angels and demons aren't fair.
Father, I won't give up. I will save mankind with these people. I'll save them, no matter what happens.
Oops. Am I late?
Haru!
Sorry for the wait. The song's done, so I'm here to deliver it. Hey, you. You can keep going, can't you?
What?
I don't know what exactly happened, but you've still got life in your eyes, so you can keep going, right? Chin up. Cry and scream if you want to, but press onward with all your heart so you have no regrets.
Miss Harusawa, you're right. I don't have time to mourn right now. I've got to keep going with all that I have.
All right, you're looking better already. Don't call me Harusawa.
A woman's emotions really are like a roller coaster. So how's the new song, Haru?
It's awesome, of course. But the sequencer's batteries are almost dead. We're going live without much practice. Thanks. I'll make sure it lives up to your expectations.
Looks like Haru's back to her regular self. I've got nothing to worry about.
You have defeated all the bells, meaning you can become king. Babel will appear once you call for it. From this point forward, no one can be sure what will happen. Let's prepare ourselves before we summon Babel.
And thus we are before the final fight with Babel, once again, at the top of the hills building, with no other places to go. All we can do is grind until we are ready for the fight with Babel, which, fortunately for you guys, I have already pre-made a file where I have gotten a team together that will... hold on one second. Sorry about that, I had to load a save state during the recording process, and Citra really dislikes if you do a soft reset after doing that, so let's get back to where we were. As I said, I already prepared a file and a team for the final battle against Babel. Very specific team. We've got Atsuro, who is a mandatory deployment for this final battle. We've got Jin, who, weirdly enough, is not mandatory, but I felt like bringing him along anyway, since, hey, this is his route, this is the only opportunity in the game to use him, why don't we give him a chance to strut his stuff? And we're going to be bringing Black Frost for a very particular reason. Is there a better demon I can give to him just for mobility's sake? You know what? Let me switch this up a little. Let's give him Behemoth instead of that to Jin, and we'll give Jin Amaterasu. There we go. Alright, just a quick adjustment there. We are ready for Babel. Now, I will warn you ahead of time, don't actually bring Black Frost to the final battle if you're on Jin's route. It is a bad idea waiting to happen, for reasons that we'll get to when we get to it. But let's not concern ourselves with that right now. Let's go for it.
The time has finally come. Are you prepared? All right. Feel the power of Bel within you, and give yourself to its flow. That power will rock Babel awake, calling it here.
Last song of the night. No encores, please.
Hey, Jin. I wonder how much Aya knew. How much did she understand? I think she gave me this homework because she knew all of this was going to happen.
Yeah. Regardless of the truth, I'm thankful for her. I'm thankful I met her. And for everything about her. Haru, after everything's said and done, let me listen to you sing.
Do you have a fever or something? You've always listened to me sing.
I know. But I want to hear it again. Don't lose focus until it's over.
You don't even have to tell me.
Never fear! Justice always wins! And we're not alone!
It was a pretty inconvenient week, but it's almost over. This is the end. Let's do this!
I won't think about wanting to run away. If I'm with all you guys, I'm not scared. And I believe in him.
It's been a long journey. I'll finish this mission no matter what, Commander Fushimi.
I'm sure Mr. Kresnik is wishing us the best too. Let's give it our best shot.
Huh? I don't know what's going on, but you guys sound like you're having fun, ho? I'll give it 120% of my overflowing, he-hulking storm of love, ho!
Yeah, let's end this lockdown.
This is the demon summoning server our comps were connected to? Then, that's Babel.
It seems so. This is the King's Gate, the proof of kingship that all the bells have sought. Babel.
I thought it'd be more like a gate. I imagined something different.
It's he humongous, ho! Are we going to he have to climb it, ho? I don't want to.
This is one hell of an audience. Do I just have to sing that song here?
That is what Remiel tells me. If he closes the gate after the song is uploaded, all the demons will return to the demon realm, unable to return to our side.
All right. I'll take care of uploading it to Babel. I'll give you a sign when it's time to sing.
Hey, I've even got a conductor now? This is getting fun. I'll make this my best performance ever. Now, let the concert begin.
And thus the battle with, well, Babel starts out. And this one is essentially a dual escort mission. We're required to dispatch Atsuro, which is pretty unfortunate because he is nearly identical to Jin statistically, so it's pretty undesirable to use the both of them, but we can make it work. Let me see, I'm going to drop myself over here. Jin is going to be checking Haru, and then Black Frost will also be taking the right side alongside Atsuro. I think everybody is ready to go, so let's get this battle underway. So, for this battle...
See that over there? I think that's the console panel connected to Babel. Haru and I are gonna head there first.
I see. So that's where I'll be singing?
Yeah, once I get to the console, I'll prep the upload and we'll go from there.
All right. You said your name was Atsuro, right? I'll be following you, so you better be a good bodyguard.
Haru and I have to go to the console in the middle. You never know what'll happen, so back us up.
Sounds easy enough. Now, I'm going to start out by just taking out this Shigata over here. Let's get this guy out of the picture. No problem there. Now, once Atsuro's turn rolls around, we're just going to have him fly over with Garuda and immediately start typing on the keypad. But before we actually end his turn, we'll want to summon Nyarlathotep onto him. He'll essentially become an NPC while he's operating the computer, but with Nyarlathotep, he's still able to defend himself if enemies get into melee range, and having Chaos Wave means he'll be able to deal with the Ariox that'll be gunning for him. We want somebody to protect Haru, though it's not necessarily the most important thing in the world. She actually has pretty solid defenses, but unlike Naoya, she doesn't actually have the ability to heal herself, so you definitely want to be mindful of how much damage she's taking. I think with Jin's efforts, though, we won't have to worry about her at all. I'm not going to go far ahead. I'm just going to, let me see, move here and hopefully bait out Shigata to attack one of our units here. So, like I said, let's have Atsuro fly over here. I'm actually going to send Kato Blepas back to the stock, and let's get Nyarlathotep in here. Like I said, so Atsuro is capable of defending himself no matter what. With really strong demons like this, he has nothing to really worry about. Obviously, he's a bit more vulnerable.
All right. The console panel works, and the mic control is right here. All right, I'm done getting the upload ready. Haru, it's all right now. Come over here.
Like I was saying, he's a bit more vulnerable on this compared to how he would be on a standard playthrough, but it's nothing that he really can't handle. Okay, let's see here. Just thinking carefully about how I want to approach that fight. Always annoying when you have a mostly physical party and the Ariox, of course, can set up Tetrakarn. Let me see, I had Samarikarm there, just a weak Medea from Behemoth, but he got a little bit of HP back at the end of that fight, so he's fine, As you can see, that Ariake is going to be closing in on Atsuro, and I was able to bait out the Shigata, so he's going to be not a threat to anybody. I suppose I should go over my builds here. I've got Black Frost running Sama Rekarm and Shield All, so that he can help support parties who are by their lonesome. As you can see, with Nyar the Thotep and the Garuda helping out Sura out there, he's not under much duress. Now we're at the point where we just have to start waiting for Haru to trundle her way along and eventually make her way to Atsuro. Tetrakarn is proving to be a surprisingly big hassle for Black Frost here, but hey, that gives me an excuse to pull in something that isn't completely hamstrung by that. Remiel, get in here. There we go, much better. Alright, with that taken care of, we now just have to, like I said, wait for Haru to trundle her way along. Let's cut ahead to when she actually makes it.
Hi. Thanks for waiting, Atsuboy.
Atsuboy? Well, whatever works. Bring that sequencer here.
All right.
Okay, it's ready. Haru, let's trade places.
Here we go, everyone. This concert goes out to Aya.
Man, this is big trouble. You try to shove this gate open, it shoves back.
Damn it, I just figured out what that is. It's Babel's defense program.
Bel, born of the humans. If thou art truly the king of Bel, control my power.
If we don't defeat it, the upload won't finish. No need to hold back, so crush it.
Alright, so Haru has finally made it to the console, and the concert has begun, and unfortunately we do not get a unique song for this. But that is okay. Also, for some reason, Babel is a crusty old man in this route. How strange. Not that it really matters to us. I didn't get to mention what Jin's build that he's running is earlier. I've set him up with Pierce Plus to run a multi-strike build. Alright, let's start making our way towards Babel here. Jin is not close enough. I do want to have him get a prayer up from Amaterasu. And don't worry about the MP of your demons in this battle, for a very particular reason. Okay, I was like, why is Atsuro not able to move there? I guess he's still helping out Haru. I was like, what the heck, where does his turn go? Like I said, don't worry too much about the MP of your demons. As a matter of fact, don't really worry too much about their HP. But just in the event that Garuda is not able to throw hands successfully with Old Man Babel, let's just top him off. He should be fine, though. This guy, he doesn't stand a chance. And what exactly awaits us after we defeat this particular version of Babel? Yeesh. Yeah, he definitely didn't stand a chance.
Ah! Don't come near me!
Damn it, their numbers are growing! We can't handle this alone anymore! What's going on? The demons are disappearing? This is...
Commander! The demons are disappearing one by one! What's going on?
Yes, it's them! They made it in time!
The demons are going back to the demon realm. All we gotta do is close Babel.
Hey, the demons from your comps are going back too.
My journey ends here too, ho. I'm so happy I learned about love, ho. It was fun brawling alongside you guys. Hee-ho!
Black Frost? Don't tell me.
I won't forget about you guys when I go back. Never, ever, 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 ho! I'll remember how it was with you guys, and I'll spread love around the demon realm. Bye-bye. And thank you, ho.
Babel is acting weird. Looks like more trouble ahead. So this is what he really looks like. This is bad. Babel cracked open? Well, I guess it's called the King's Gate for a reason.
Thou have the ability to become the king. Show me the power concentrated within.
So this is the last of it. If we can close this thing, it's over. One more round. Haru, stay back. The battle isn't over yet.
Yeah, I'll leave it to you. I'm not worried one bit because you can do it.
And thus, the game hits you with the ultimate gotcha moment. You thought the demons were going to be banished when the final boss was over? No. Middle of the fight, your demons are gone, and whatever you're set up to fight with, that is what you have to work with. Fortunately, I did pick my team pretty specifically in order to deal with this. I do have one noticeable blank spot in my team formation here, though. I do not have any revival skills. Well, let's see how this first round of combat goes. Alright, he goes with a power hit. Fortunately, he does not have access to Pierce, nor does he have access to additional turns, so Jin is able to weather the damage. Babel in this version of the fight is much weaker than he typically is, so it's still very much beatable, but if you were relying on your demons to do the fighting for you, which is a very real possibility on New Game Plus, especially if you didn't choose to remove the level limit, you might have some problems if you chose this route, and it's definitely a nasty surprise on a standard playthrough. Fortunately, with Zeodyne and Elec Amp and his starting Elec weakness, since I kill him so fast, I never really get to demonstrate this, but Babel does change his weaknesses if the fight persists for a little bit, but I was set to kill him with no problems. I have seen thy power. I yield. I now acknowledge thee as king, and thy wishes shall have my blessing. New King of Bel, I am yours to command. Thy wish is hearkened. I return now to the demon realm to await the king's coming.
Did we do it?
Babel is going back to the demon realm. Our peril has been averted.
Yes! We did it!
It's finally over.
Haru!
I'm okay. It was just a high-energy concert. We did it! So what's up with that expression? Aya would be laughing at you.
Yeah, you're right. We finally did it. That was your best performance yet.
I thought about giving up so many times, but those nightmarish days are over.
Justice wins all the time, just as I've said! Although I'm gonna miss my powers. But even without them, justice won't ever lose!
In just 7 days, humanity was tried and tested in every possible way. People must learn from this experience. That's the least we can do for those who lost their lives.
Now that I think about it, it's only been 7 days since the lockdown started. It feels more like months. What a long week.
I can finally go home. Wow, my knees are shaking.
Congratulations. Thanks to you, mankind has been saved. The power to enslave the world was yours, but you sacrificed that to protect the people. Most will never know what you did for them, but everyone here does. Thank you so much. After today's trial, I understand clearly. It was not mere coincidence that you were able to defeat all of the bells. One like you treads ever forward, no matter what obstacles or plagues may come.
This is Sheba Park Unit 1. The structure that came from the sky is confirmed gone. Crisis averted. I repeat, crisis averted.
This is HQ. We have confirmation as well. We're preparing to lift the lockdown. Stand by for orders. Over.
Roger that, HQ. This is Unit 1, over and out. They did it.
That foul presence is gone, and the sky's back to good old blue. Those kids actually did it!
I didn't predict an outcome like this. Discarding the power made both God and the demons withdraw, thus proving mankind's worth. But I won't give up.
And so, Babel was destroyed. Though only a few knew the truth, people could sense that the malicious presences had disappeared. That evening, the Tokyo lockdown that lasted 7 days was finally lifted. Those who survived were grateful to be alive, and eventually they turned to mourning the victims. The government announced that the incident was a mass hallucination caused by gas leaks. Those who claimed to have seen demons were unable to prove it. With the demon summoning server gone, the altered comps ceased to function. And then, one day, sometime after the incident, you receive an email on your comp, which should have already gone dark. Son of Man. Your decision to relinquish the power of Bel is admirable. But that tremendous power still slumbers within you. Should you succumb to its temptation and use it for your own desire, we shall smite you down. Son of Man, the fate of your world rests on whether you lose to your lesser nature. Forget it not. And that is Jin's ending. The demons have been banished, the government issues a seedy cover-up, and life returns to normal, which I'm sure is fine for our protagonist. And hey, maybe there's an outside chance Shoji will get the truth out there. But that is it for the quote-unquote neutral endings of Devil Survivor. Definitely I find Jin to be the more desirable one to Atsuru's, which has all sorts of weird ethics to it that I don't exactly think read very well, but that's neither here nor there. Let's not get too hung up on that. And let's focus on going forward. Next up, we have Amane's route, the second of the routes in the game that goes to an 8th day. Also, Amane's route will be the last time we'll be seeing repeated content. Obviously, her 8th day is completely unique to itself and has a bunch of unique stuff happen. Yuzu's route is the only 7-day route that has a completely different sequence of events, so once we get once we get past Amane's 7th day, that's the last time we're going to be seeing, similar scenes play out. In fact, to be honest, a lot of Amane's ending route is pretty similar to how Jin's ending route plays out, though obviously Jin is not there. But yes, that is where we're going to end this video. We'll just skip the credits here. One thing to note is, Metatron threatening you there, conquer your demon, break your barricade. I'm not sure why he threatens you in this ending, but not Atsuro's ending, since we still, technically became the King of Bell in that ending, but whatever. Let's survive. That's where we're going to end it with Jin's ending, and we are not going to bother to save a New Game Plus file, because we are not going to be continuing to a new cycle. We're just going to keep reloading the same file endlessly, because that's efficient. As always, I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, though, goodbye.